I met this gentleman and his sister, more like a mister, actually, not a gentleman, because he's much older, at my open house. We didn't exchange phone numbers or anything, but maybe a few days later, he gave me a phone call and said that, he was really impressed by the way I presented myself and how I hosted open house, and he wanted to sell his homes, and he was also in the search of multiple homes. Our initial phone call went really well. Asked him to send me proof of funds, which he said he would. So of course, new agent, me, said, sure, I'll go have a meeting with you. At that time, I didn't take Rambo, my boyfriend, with me or anyone. We did meet in a public space, so I felt safe there. He handed over his proof of funds. He had a whole portfolio, looked legit, went home, I Googled him, made sure everything checked, and it did. So I started making these appointments to see these homes that are in the $4 to $5 million range. Where I felt a little weird with him was we've had a couple of showings already, and every time I would ask if he was ready to make an offer because he would like them, he would say, no, I still want to see another couple homes. I looked up a few more, and there was one specific home, actually two, that he wanted to revisit, and he wanted to revisit them for Twilight, which I was totally fine with because there was going to be brokers open. But the funny thing was, when that day came, he asked me if I wanted to have dinner after the showing. And I said, oh no, sorry, I'm actually bringing my boyfriend with me and we're going to go have dinner afterwards. But I would love to introduce you to him. His name is Rambo. Of course, Mr. Blank went MIA. He texted me a couple days later and said, oh, sorry, I got really busy and I forgot to respond to you. But he wanted to see another home, and this time I brought Rambo. Well, now it seems like he pretended to really like this home because he wanted to see it again. He wanted to see it again at Twilight. It was really weird to me because, I don't know, I just felt like if you have this much money and you're a successful person, like, how do you have so much time to just see homes? I mean, I don't have that luxury of just going to see homes for fun. It really took me by surprise when I was kind of getting him to submit an offer. He would come up with so many excuses. I just felt really uncomfortable. It seemed like Mr. Blank wanted to take me out on dates. Seeing homes with me was just a way of like hanging out with me. But thank God all these showings were accompanied by other listing agents. So young realtors, ladies or gentlemen, please be careful out there, especially when you're meeting strangers. Make sure you always tell someone who you're meeting and where you're going. And then also, if you have the luxury of bringing someone with you on these showings, please do so because you just never know.